Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, hello everybody. Okay, hi Mary, Choco, Fatima, Amazing Fruits, Egyptian Famous, Alexandra, Asha, Old Soul, The Scientist, Rashima, Alex, Jaguar. Okay, so this is the list. Everybody's automatically added, as Amazing Fruits said. Please read the chat. It tells you the instructions. Everybody is on the thing. The list is Mary, Choco, Fatima, Amazing Fruits, Egyptian Famous, Alexandra, Asha, Old Soul, The Scientist, Rashima, Alex, Jaguar, and I'll try and do this as well. Even though I said I'd do 10, let's see how we go. Svetlana. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, list closed for this one. Right. Here is the list. Okay, so these are the people: Mary, Choco, and Fatima. Now your questions can now be added. Then Amazing Fruits, Egyptian Famous, and Alexandra. Then I'll do Asha, Old Soul, and The Scientist, Rashima, Alex, Jaguar, and Svetlana. Okay. Right, so let's take a nice deep breath. Let's think about our questions. Questions that start with, let's have a look. How I did type it in here. Okay, so don't forget. Let's just put in this banner here. I nearly forgot that, didn't I, this morning? Right. Thank you for the 3 questions. So take a nice deep breath. Let's have a look at the first one here. Mary. Okay, these yes and no questions are not really going to give you very much, but so you want to know what's going on with David. Is he watching you on Twitter? Let's have a look, see if I can get a yes and no in this situation. Is he actually watching you? Is he connected to you? Let's have a look. Okay, the first card we have is the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, and the second card that popped out was the Knight of Wands. So yeah, he's sort of watching you. Doesn't mean he's sort of doing a lot of that, just says that he's watching you. There's definitely some passion there, there's some creativity. So yeah, he's watching. Mary. Okay. Choco. You know, thinking about your questions, when you ask yes and no questions, you don't get a lot out of them. But you want to know what's going on with your relationship, with your crush. You want to know what's going on with your crush. Okay, will you approach? What's going on here? A lot of you are asking yes and no questions. How about questions that start with how, what, and why? Yes and no questions don't really give you very much. But anyway, will your crush ever approach you romantically? What's going on? Okay, so let's have a look here. What's going on here? So you've got the World. There's definitely some movement in the situation. It's about memories. So there's definitely some movement going on here. Definitely some movement, but I think you're sort of romanticizing it. Just because there's some movement going on and it's all about the past, it's all about your wishes and things. So I'm getting sort of a feeling it's sort of stuck in the past. So I don't know if you're here. I'm not getting that he's going to approach you romantically. I think it's your wish. I think you're romanticizing it very much. So no, I'm not. Even though there's this movement forward, it's definitely moving into a new cycle, but I do feel like you're stuck in the past, or you're stuck in creating memories. You're stuck in this memory thing. So no, I don't think your crush is going to approach you romantically. Could be about, I think you're being very nostalgic. You're being very romantic about it all within your own head. It's in your head. So I don't think it's going to be quite the way you expect it to be. I think you need to sort of take a breath. Okay, relationships. Will you have a relationship? Let's do the romantic tarot. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so I want amazing fruits, Egyptian famous, and Alexandra. Your questions next. Will I have a relationship with the person in mind? Okay, so what's going on with this? Is there possibility of a relationship? It's about your beliefs and things. There's definitely a movement forward into a new cycle. I'm not seeing anything as a relationship. Relationship cards have not come up. It's very much about your beliefs, and what action you take. Okay, so I do feel like it's all about your intention, your beliefs and everything, and what you want to bring into your life. You know, you're moving into a new cycle. You'll have a relationship, but I don't think it's what you expect. A relationship can mean many things. Might not necessarily be a romantic relationship. Relationship can be friendships, can be all sorts of acquaintances, can be connections of any sort. Amazing fruits. What's a hidden factor? Let's do the Four Hucks of Tarot. What's a hidden factor in your life right now? What is a hidden factor right now? Okay, so let's have a look. What is a hidden factor right now? Ooh. Okay, what's a hidden factor? Okay, there's a lot to learn and discover. I do think you've got a lot to learn and discover. within your journey. I think there's a lot of stuff that's worrying you and stressing you out a little bit, but there's a lot to learn and discover about it, for sure. There's a lot to sort of face in regards to your worry. But I do find that you'll work through it all, amazing fruits. I do believe that you'll work through it. Okay, I do think things will be okay. I know there's a lot of stuff that's worrying you at the moment, but I think hidden right now is that everything's going to be a-okay, because there's a lot to learn and discover about your journey, amazing fruits. There is a lot to learn and discover. There's a lot of development within your own path. Even though you've got a lot of worry and a lot of stress, everything, you know, with contentment, it's going to be happy. It's going to be a sense of wholeness within your life. Okay, so questions were Egyptian famous and Alexandra. Okay, so I just want Egyptian famous, Alexandra, and Asher. Just need some questions. Whew, Egyptian famous question, Alexandra question, Asher. And I see Asher's question there. Thank you, Asher. I'll do your question as you've typed it in. And then what does M in the future hold for you? So let's have a look here. Okay, what does your future hold? What's going on there? What's going on with this relationship? Okay, this one keeps poking out. Let's have a look. Okay, we've got 2 of lightning. Oh, there's a lot of crossroads. I do feel like he's at a bit of a crossroads with the relationship. I think there's a lot of choice, a lot of decisions to be made in regards to the relationship. And a lot of conflict and stuff going on as well. So I think there's a lot of communication needed to find a sense of inner peace. I think there's a lot of inner conflict going on here with the relationship. I think you guys need to talk. You need to communicate, Asher. I think there's a lot of need to communicate in regards to this relationship, because you do find yourselves at a bit of a crossroads in regards to the relationship, and there's a lot of conflict, a lot of challenges. So I think there's a real need to communicate clearly in the relationship as well. Okay, Egyptian famous. Let's do the Fairy Lights Tarot. Oops. Okay, so you want to know whether you'll have the money before midnight. Will you have the rest? Oh, as soon as I said that, these cards popped out. What'd you get? Okay. We've got the Sun card come out straight away. As soon as I asked that question, the Sun card came out. So there's a sense of acceptance, a sense of happiness and joy. And we've got the Queen of Cups here. So it definitely feels very positive. It feels like, yes. Oh. Take a breath. And don't get... We've got Temperance here. So there's a sense of moderation, not acting with extreme energy. So just keep yourself calm, keep yourself relaxed. Egyptian famous. I know it can be a little bit with everything going on. Okay, so I do feel like the first card that came out when I was shuffling was the Happiness with the Queen of Cups here. So I'm sort of getting a yes, but be careful that you don't get too worried about, you know, to just take a breath for a moment and just allow yourself to just not act with too much excessive worry and stress. Just try and keep yourself sort of calm, tranquil. Just keep yourself tranquil. So yeah, I do feel that the money's coming through. Might not show up until tomorrow, but it's definitely going to coming in. So, it's definitely coming in. The sun, everything. Okay, so Alexandra, I haven't had a quick, oh, here we go. So I want Old Soul and the Scientist. Okay. Let's do the Epic Tarot. Okay, how did Alexandra's feel after they, oh, that just flew out. 2 cards. That's interesting. Okay. Definitely felt like there was some changes. There was definitely some transformations going on. There was definitely an ending of the old feelings, and definitely felt a little bit better. Definitely felt a bit better. Interesting. And we get the Emperor here as well. So it's all about, yeah, I do feel like your father felt a lot better, felt a little bit more in control of things within himself, even emotionally better, like definitely felt better within himself. Definitely felt there was a sense of transformation, changes within himself. So he definitely felt better within himself. Definitely felt a little bit better. Well, his well-being was better. Definitely felt better within himself. Not necessarily that there was a, like his illness was cured or anything like that, just that he felt better within himself. Okay, so okay, Old Soul, the Scientist, I need your question, and Rashima. Do Supernatural. Yeah, sister-in-law. Okay, what does Aries feel about me? His next actions. What does Aries feel about me? What's going on with Aries? Oh, that popped out. What was the first one here? Okay. There's definitely some movement, quick movement. Things seem to be moving quite quickly. Whatever he decides to do, I do feel like it's going to be quite quick. It's going to be quite intense. It feels like he's moving into the unknown. Feels like there is going to be a little bit of the unknown. There's definitely some movement going on here. So just talking about movement and to the unknown. Definitely feels like there's something going on. I feel like the tides sort of in and out sort of energy. So definitely feels like things are moving into the next possibility here. Definitely feels like something is moving. There's definitely going to be something, and you're going to know about it. So you're moving into the unknown. And there is the movement card here. And things are going to move quite intensely, quite quickly. So it does feel like he wants to move towards you. There's definitely some movement there. I think you'll know about it straight away. Okay, Scientist. This is the list. Oh, sorry, I just do this quickly. So we've got Scientist, Rashima, Alex, Jaguar, and Svetlana. at this stage. So, scientist, love reading. Okay, I'm going to use the new mythic tarot. Whoops. What's going on with the scientist in regards to love? In regards to love. Okay. I feel like you've got a lot to you have a lot to discover, but I do feel like you're holding on to something here. I'm actually getting that there is a lot to discover, but you're not quite allowing yourself to just that free. I don't know if you're allowing yourself the freedom to discover, to learn, to look at what lessons you've learned and how you can move forward. I think you still feel like there's a lot to learn, a lot to discover, a lot to uncover. And what do you truly want to bring into your love life, into your love? You know, is this loving about loving oneself? Is this loving someone who's definitely feels like it's about what do you truly want to bring? What type of person do you want to bring into your life as well? What type of person do you want to bring into your life? So I think they're they want you to focus on what you've been learning, what you've discovered in regards to relationships, and keep reminding yourself, thinking about the type of person you'd actually like in your life, because it's very easily to get people who repeated patterns. So I think it's very important to look at what are you focusing on in regards to the relationship? What do you want to harvest? There's a lot of self-work to be done. Okay, so we've got, what does the goddess want me to know right now? You, I just do Santa Muerte. Where are you? Whew, Jaguar. What does Santa Muerte want you to know? Oh, flew out. Oh, Hanged Man. All about looking at things from a different perspective. Maybe you're finding yourself in limbo. You feel like you're in suspension. You're not quite moving ahead in where you want to be. So just take a breath for a moment and allow yourself to look at things. What are you sacrificing of yourself? Looking at things from a different perspective is really important here. Looking at things from different angles. Look at all your options, all your viewpoints, others' viewpoints. Being able to sort of finish one task at a time. I feel like there's some things that you actually need to complete, Jaguar. There's some things that you actually need to finish so that you can move ahead. So if you need to start looking at things from a different perspective, look at what you're being sacrificing, and look at what needs to be completed, what needs to be finished, what needs to be maintained so you can move forward on your journey, Jaguar. That's really important right now. Okay, so Alex and then Svetlana. What does, and you've been having a few arguments on Facebook. So what's going on with the relationship? So you need to know what's going on here. So let's do the occult. What's going on here? What's happening with Diana and Alex? What's going on here? You've had a few arguments on Facebook, disagreements. Okay, the first card is the Moon. Oh, I think things are very emotional. I feel like there's a lot of emotions going on. Sometimes we're our own worst enemies in regard to the situation. I think you need to really look at your own emotions. Look at why you're reacting, Alex. Look at why you're reacting. Why are things weighing so heavily on you? I think a lot of it is about looking at yourself and how you're reacting. Why are you reacting the way you are in this situation? Why are you letting your emotions get the better of you? It's how you choose to react. It's okay. It's very important to look at how you're reacting to the situation. Why are you reacting to the arguments? I think a lot of it is about how it's very much about looking at how, what does Diana think of you? Well, a lot of it is about your own emotions. I think she's quite emotional. I do feel like she's weighed down by it all. Again, she's like, that's why I keep getting about you. Yeah, just looking at how you choose to react to the situation. You can choose, just take a breath for a moment and look at the best way to respond. Moving into the unknown. Release what's weighing you down. I feel like it's a lot of stuff's weighing you down. Hi, All About Maine. How are you? So I think you really need to take a breath. Okay, Svetlana. And then I'll have a look. We've still got half an hour, so I can have a look at the next load of people who are here. Don't forget, donations take priority. So if you've donated, please let me know. V's feeling towards me. Is there going to be any contact? What's going on here? Okay, so we've got some heartbreak. We've got some... So no. And we've got a sense of... We've got 5 of swords, if you like. No, I don't feel like there's going to be any connection at all. It's not going to be quite the way that you expect things to be, Svetlana. Doesn't feel like there's going to be any connection. It feels like there's going to be heartbreak. This definitely feels like there's defeated, feeling like you haven't quite won the battle. So there's definitely some challenges in this situation. So I don't feel like there's going to be any contact at this time. Okay, so let me have a look here. Whew. Okay, so I think I've done everyone in that list. Oh, except for Rashima. Didn't type in a question. Okay. Don't know quite what happened there. So let me have a look and see who's... Okay, so I want to do the next list. So let's have a look. So the next people... I'm just trying to see if the next... So I've still got half an hour, so I'm just going to type in this next lot of people. Okay, so I'll do this next lot here. Okay, as we've got time, I'll do the next lot as Katie, Sasha, Nisha, Dipshika, and All About Maine. Right, so let me have a look here. Katie. Okay, so I'm going to do this next lot here. So let's have a look. What's the future hold for this relationship? Whew. Okay, so what's going on here? Let's have a look. What's the future hold? You're welcome, Dipshika. Right, what's the future hold for the sex? Is it time to move on? What's going on here? Okay, it's time to change the way you react. It's time to find a sense of changes in your life by the way, keeping things in moderation, keeping things in tranquil serenity. Super important here. And it's time to look to find a sense of balance in your life. It's time to find a sense of balance, equilibrium. Okay, that's really important here. It's time for you to look at the actions of any consequences of any actions taken. It's time to sort of take a breath and just allow yourself the sense of serenity is super important in regards to this relationship here. I definitely feel it's time for you to sort of look at the consequences of any actions, trying to find a sense of balance, equilibrium, cut away at the clutter. I feel like there's a sense of just cutting away, removing the clutter of the mind and just trying to find a sense of inner peace here. Okay, so yeah, definitely time to move on with the relationship. Okay, so Rashima, you did type in your question, cool, from the previous lot. Let's do that. Okay, I'm looking for Sasha, Nisha, and Dipshika. Right, okay, so I know you guys have typed in some questions, so that's cool. Okay, what to expect in October? So what's for October for Rashima? So that's me being clumsy. What to expect in October? Okay, there might be some challenges. There might be some quarrels. Okay, hopefully it is working. Okay, so I'm just trying to see if this is working. Okay, I'm back. Whew. Okay, I'm back. So where was I up to? Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit lost in where I was. So let's have a look. Who was I? Well, what was it? My last was Rashima. What to expect in October? Is that what I was up to? Right. What to expect to the rest of October. Okay, so this is what I was actually up to. Right, the cards that had fallen out for you was the Five of Swords, which was all about challenges. Okay, it does feel like this could be some quarrels, some disagreements within the month. Okay, there could be some disagreements and things. And you might find yourself at a bit of a crossroads with the Two of Swords here. You've got the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords. So it's all about communication. It's all about the need to, with plans and ideas, mental thoughts. But it's all about I feel it's very much about communication with the quarrels and the disagreements. And you're finding yourself at a bit of a crossroads. So there might be some challenges mentally for the rest of October. Okay, so I do feel like you're going to have some challenges here. So it's how do you choose to react to the situation? Right, so let's get back into where I was. Right, so I've done Rashima. Let's have a go back here a little bit. Sasha, what do you need to know right now? Okay, Sasha, let's have a look and see what you need to know right now. Oh, why? Yolk. Sasha. What do you need to know? So, hi, so just type in your question. Thank you very much for the donation. Muchly appreciated. What do you need to know right now? Right now, it does feel like there is opportunities coming. It definitely feels like there's opportunities coming your way. And it's all to do with your skills, expansion and growth in regards to your well-being. I do feel like there's a lot of opportunities, and it's how do you choose to use your skills and abilities to move forward on this path. I do feel like you've got opportunities where you're going to be recognized for your skills and your abilities. So it's how you're going to choose to accept the offer. How are you going to accept the offer here? So I do feel like something's going to be offered towards you, and it's all because you're being recognized for your skills and your abilities. But what you choose to do with it is up to you, of course. So you are going to be recognized for your skills and your abilities, and you need to acknowledge that. Okay, I've got donations. I'm just waiting for Yolk question. So let's just see how much, what that is. I mean, see what that is. See what sort of reading. Right. Cool. So I'm waiting for your question, and I've got Nisha. Oh, right. Okay, so what's going on with this? Let's do. So what's going to happen? What's the actions? What's going to happen with Samson over the next few weeks? Well, there's some movement into a new possibilities. Definitely feels like there's some movement going on here. Whoa. Okay, I just got the words lesson learnt here. You saw him last week at work. Okay, cool. I feel like there's some lesson. I just get the words lesson learnt. So you might have a changes, transformations going on. There's definitely a lot of changes and transformation. This is going to be a long journey. With the Knight of Earth, it's a very long journey. It's something that's going to take some time. Okay, so don't be in a rush. I think you just need to look at what lessons you've actually learned, because there's a lot of shifting, a lot of moving forward. With the World card and the Death card here, and even the Knight of Earth. It's a very slow transformation, a slow changes, slow moving forward. But I'm getting a lot about lessons learned. So I do feel like there's a very long journey ahead. Now, the card I get here is She Who Laughs, with humor, perspective, and mirth. So let's have a look at this card here and see what she says. Now, this is card number 30. So I'm getting a sense of just being in the moment, being in the now. Okay. There is within your life now a great heaviness, an earnestness, and a sense of great gravity to nearly every situation unfolding. Yes, this is of great importance, and yes, there are consequences to consider. But this card has come to you because She Who Laughs wishes for you to receive the healing power of laughter, the power that lifts the darkness and releases energy that's stagnant, cold, and heavy from our energy field. Indeed, from our limbs and cells and hearts. For you, this laughter is as necessary as surgery as at this moment, as it will shake loose the cords, strapping you tightly to burdens you no longer need to carry. Let the light break through and laugh, as without laughter there can be no perspective. Without laughter there can be no movement forward. Without laughter there can be no sense of deep abiding resentment. Lift this. Let She Who Laughs begin to help you seek out moments, people, and situations that stir the sense of ridiculousness within you. Let the healing and the release of laughter roll through you and lift away the pain at the center of your being. Its time is passing. It will melt away with tears of laughter that fall and cleanse and free you from the past. For now the sun breaks through and your eyes shine once again with mirth and joy. Welcome back to the world of delight, friend. It is time. So I think it's about taking a breath for a moment and just being in the now and enjoying the journey. Enjoy the journey. Okay, there are a lot of changes and things going on. But it's going to be a very long journey. It's not something that's going to happen quickly. Something that's going to take its time. Okay. So take a moment and take a breath. Right, where am I up to? This is what I'm up to. So let me have a look. Let me just get back into it. Okay. Whew. Current feelings of AJ for me. Okay, what is AJ's current feelings? Feels like something's weighed down, burden with the connection there. Something's worrying them. AJ feels very worried about this connection here for some reason. Something's sort of stressing him out. Something's, maybe he's a little nervous with the whole situation. There's definitely a connection on some level with it, but it is quite heavy, quite weighing him down. So I do feel like there's a sense of nervousness here. Okay. Okay, hi Sarah, Smile, hi Takona, hi Earth Angel. I'm sorry, I'm just going through this list at the moment. I'm getting there slowly. Okay, all about Maine. I don't want to be too long on here, because I've been on for just on an hour. I know I had a bit of a break with the computer, but we'll see how we go. Right. What does Spirit want you to know? Okay, I'm actually going to get the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. Oh. What does Spirit want you to know? Don't forget, donations take priority. So I will do the donations. What does Spirit want you to know? Oh. Okay. Ooh. There's a shift in perspectives, a shift in your ideas and plans. I just feel like there's a shift. Feels like there's some movement forward. There's a rainbow at the end of, I don't know where I got that. I just got the rainbow at the end of the trip, the end of the movement. I feel like there's a lot of knowledge coming your way. I feel like there's a lot of knowledge being downloaded. Are you getting a lot of messages coming through all about Maine? I do feel like there's a lot of messages coming in. Definitely a shift in your perspectives, in your ideas and plans and things like that. I do feel like there's a lot of messages and things coming in from Spirit. I think a lot of stuff's coming in through your crown chakra, your third eye. Time to sort of meditate and reflect on those messages that you're getting coming through. That's really important. I knew there's one more card. It's all about just dream. I just got the words dream with your dreaming. It's all about sort of being able to sort of meditation, reflection, acknowledge your emotions, acknowledge how you feel about situations. So I do feel like there's a lot of messages and things coming through, and you're getting sort of a chance to sort of just sit quietly, acknowledge your feelings, your emotions through this whole process here. I do feel like there's a rainbow at the end of the journey coming in, but there's definitely a shift in your perspective. So I think there's a lot of messages, and I think you're just being asked to sort of sit quietly with this new perspective that's coming through for you. Whew. Okay, so just give me a minute to breathe and let me see what I've got here. So let's have a look. Ending soon. It means I'm just going to, oh, jeepers, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let me have a look. I think I just did those. So if I've missed anyone, I'm sorry. Just make sure that you type in your question. So let me see who's next. So what have I got time to finish up with? Okay, Miss Rack, Earth Angel. Oh, don't do this. Okay, what have I not got time for? Ms. Rack, Earth Angel. Okay, so Earth Angel, let's have a look. Ms. Rack, Earth Angel. Taylor. Sarah. TACIANA. Janice and Lucinda. Okay. Hi, Katie. Oh, thanks, Joan. Okay. Once these are done, that's it. Okay, this is the last of the list. So these people can now type in a question. Ms. Rack, Earth Angel, Taylor, Sarah, Tatiana, Janice, Lucinda, KD. And hi, Joan. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. So how are you all? If you can just all type in your questions, I'll just do them as the questions come up. And then that's the end of it. Because I do want to have a bit of a break. Before Teo's chat. Right, so I'm just going to do the questions as they come in. So they won't be in any particular order. They'll just be the questions. They'll just, all those people will get a reading at some stage. So So you're looking at a relationship. So what do you need to do to find a relationship? Let's have a look. Whoa, this card flew out. First card we have here is the Two of Cups. So yes, you will have a connection with somebody. Okay, there's definitely a connection with somebody. Whoa, okay. Card flew out. Ah. But there are going to be some challenges. There will be a connection with someone, but there is going to be some challenges. How are you going to build this relationship? I think it's about breaking down some barriers, having a leap of faith within yourself, being able to sort of build the relationship that you want with this. I think be very careful about past energies and past reactions, past patterns, repeated patterns. I think you've got this whole be very careful about the way that you choose to see the relationship. So there's definitely a connection there, but I think you need to sort of break down the barriers. I think you're going to be forced to break down some barriers, have a leap of faith in the relationship. You know, how do you choose to react to the whole thing? Okay, it's all about how you choose to react within the relationship. That's going to make a difference. So things might feel like they're going to be doom and gloom, but how do you choose to build the relationship here? Okay, KD, let's do this. I'm just going to do the questions as they come in. Oh, zodiac signs astrology doesn't matter to me. Okay. Okay, does my debilitating ability to make decisions stem from this? Oh, okay, so let's have a look. Let's do the epic tarot. KD, let's have a look. Okay. I'm going to have a look. I want to do something too. Oh, it's very restricting. It is. You've got the Eight of Swords here. I think it's a perspective. I think that's something that we could work on, KD. It is very restricting, and I think it's a mental thing. It's all about knowing your own potential, letting those stuff go. I think there's a lot of shadow work need to be done. So I'm just going to do this. There's a reason why I'm doing this for KD right this minute. So let's just take a moment to take a breath, KD. What do we need to know in regards to the past life? What energy do we need? Oh, okay, I felt that one. You're a truth seeker. A truth seeker. What else do we need to know in regards to past energy? Oh, habits. Functioning addict. Caretaker. Felt like you were rock bottom. Oh, and the last one. It's about communicating. Publisher, messenger, writer, scribe. So in this, I get the sense of always looking for the truth, feeling like you're at rock bottom. You're maybe to do with addictions, bad habits, repeated patterns. Can be all part of the mind mental thing. And there is definitely about a scribe. Like communications is really important. So that could be holding you back. So you're feeling very restricted in what's going on. So what I'm going to do, let's clear away. Take a nice deep breath, KD, and let's see if we can clear away the clutter, if you like. Let's declutter. Let's clear away. Let's declutter. Declutter the past. Clear away the past. And bring everything back into alignment. Okay. Oh, let's bring healing. Whoa. Interesting. Self-love with the Cobalto calcite. So let's apply the healing. So there might be a bit, you're quite harsh with yourself. So we're just going to apply the healing. Bring you back into alignment. Take a nice deep breath, KD. In through your nose and out through your mouth, releasing all the clutter, applying the self-love, and then verify when complete. Is there anything else that needs to be done? Nope. How does that feel? A very quick session, but see, my sister-in-law texts me. Sorry, guys, I just want to check something. But she's all right. You're welcome, KD. No worries. I'm pleased that helped. Okay, Tacoma. That was a great question. That was good. I love questions like that to help. Please, that helps. I'm pleased you're feeling calmer. Yeah, everything felt very anxious. Right, Tacoma. Okay, so Samuel is thinking, so what's going on here with Samuel? What's happening with this relationship? Okay, so what's going on here? That was a great, I love questions like that. I love healing. Soul energy clearing. Okay, so let's have a look. Tatiana, let's have a look. What's Samuel thinking about you? What's going on here with this relationship? How does it affect you? What's going on? Whoa, okay, so looking at all his options. Samuel is looking at his options, looking at his choices, trying to decide. I feel like he's got a lot of choices, a lot of options available to him. Trying to decide what he wants to bring into his life, what Samuel wants to bring into his life. So he's trying to look at all his options that are available to him. And it's interesting, for a moment, I just got this vision of just deep thinking, just trying to decide, the sense of a face that's just in this deep thought about the options that are available to him, the choices, the different paths that he could take. I don't know if he's got other options in regards to other people. But I do feel like he's trying to decide what he wants to bring into his life right now, what Samuel wants to bring into his life right now. So I'm not seeing a lot of love. I'm not seeing a lot of caring energy. Not with the Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups tells me he's got a lot of options available to him. Does not look good energy. So you've got to decide what you say. I just feel like just not really. He's got a lot of options available to him anyway. That's what he's thinking about. Oh, that's legalities. That's a legal issue. Just remember, this is for entertainment. I don't really like legal stuff. Okay, let me just do this. I don't really answer legal questions. Yeah. So I don't know whether I'm a little bit concerned about answering with the legalities. Just remember, it is for entertainment. Actually, just gotten my thing. I'm going to do this. There it is. Yeah, I'm just not very. I think there's a lot of things that need to be analysed with the judge. I think the judge has got a lot of stuff to analyse yet. I think it's just going to be, your aunt just needs to be endurance. I think she's going to have a lot of strength, a lot of courage with the situation. I think the judge is going to have a lot of stuff to analyze. I think there's a lot of being influenced by a lot of stuff here. So I think your aunt's just going to have a little bit of strength, a little bit of courage with the situation. So yeah, I just feel like the judges, there's still a lot to be thought, a lot of stuff to think about before decisions are made. The judge needs to have all the information. When you get the King of Swords, it's all about being deep thinking, analytical. So I do feel like there's a lot of stuff to analyze in regards to the inheritance for answers. Right. I'm going to do that. Okay. So what I just sort of said, what does your aunt need to do? Right. Okay, so I'm just finishing up. Okay, Sarah, Right, let's have a quick skizzy at this. Okay, card that flew out. Knight of Coins. So it's about reminding us to stay grounded as we move forward. It does tell us it's going to be a long journey. It does feel like John is very grounded energy, quite practical in his approach. Again, we get looking at the options, the possibilities. I feel like there's many paths that he could take. So I do feel like he's got a long journey. John's got a long journey ahead. But I do feel like there's many paths that he could take. So we're unsure. It doesn't really give us a very clear answer in this one here with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is about all the options that are available to him. So I feel like he's not really making a clear path for himself. He hasn't got clarity. There's no clarity in the situation. Okay, let's have a look. Last one here. Okay, so I'm not sure. That was really the last question, I think. Let's have a look at timing. Whew. What have I got? Just trying to keep an... I don't want to be on for too much longer. I've got like 3 minutes. Unless there's any donations coming through. What is my glow up like that I'm planning? Glow up? What's glow up? What do you mean your glow up? What's your glow up like that you're planning? What's the glow up? What's going on here? I don't quite understand what the glow up is. I don't understand what that is. What is my glow up? Oh, beauty. So what's your beauty that you're planning? Beauty. Is it a beauty product, is it? Well, it does feel like there's a lot of moving, a lot of shifting, a lot of moving into new cycles. Look at what you've achieved. Look at, I think there's a lot of planning to be done. Interesting, because we get the Four of, I feel like there's a lot of contracts to be done, a lot of commitment, a lot of hard work, a lot of stability to be created, a lot of foundations to be created. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of shift, there's a lot of movement forward with it. There is a sense of celebrating, but I do feel like it's hard work, it's commitment. I think there's a real commitment to the whole process. I think there's going to be a lot of work involved. So it tells us that if you work hard, that you move forward with it. It could be successful, could be worth celebrating, but there's going to be a lot to maintain, a lot of foundations to be built. I think there's a lot of hard work. Could be successful. It does talk about celebrating. But I do feel like there's also a lot of contracts to be done, a lot of commitment, hard work. So, yeah. I think there is definitely movement. There's achievement, looking at what you've achieved and moving forward with it all. Does bring a sense of celebrating. But I do feel like it's going to be a lot of hard work, a lot of commitment. So you've got to decide for yourself. It's going to take a long time. It's not something that's going to be quick. Okay, so that's it for me for today. I think that's the end of it. That was the last reading. So see you in a couple of days. If you do want a reading from me, don't forget you can. Oops, let me just go into my page. So if you want a reading, okay, so don't forget, I'll see you later, KD. I'll see you in an hour, less than an hour, when TO's on. Yeah, I've been on for over an hour and a half now, so that's it from me. Otherwise, I burn out with all my other work still to be done, my private readings and things. So that's it. So let's have a look.